Hello, namaste. Hello. Namaste. Welcome to B Plus with Bhaskar. B plus and be positive. Be positive is the A plus way to be. That means being positive is the best way to lead life. Today is a special day, special show. ఏంటంటే క్రికెట్ ఫీవర్ ఈజ్ ఆన్. మనకు పండిట్స్ నుంచి అనాలిసిస్ కావాలంటే యు గో టు వేరియస్ వెబ్సైట్స్, వేరియస్ ఛానల్స్, లిసన్ టు ఎక్స్పర్ట్స్ and get a scoop on ఏం జరుగుతుంది the world of cricket అనేది. Especially T20 Men's World Cup the fever is on and it's been going on sometime ఇంకా దాని మీద ఫుల్ ఆన్ పండిట్స్ అందరు చేస్తారు. కానీ ఫ్యాన్స్ ఏం మాట్లాడుకుంటున్నారు, ప్రతి ఫ్యాన్లోనూ ఒక అనలిస్ట్ దాగుంటారు. ఐ కాల్ దెమ్ FANAlysts. And when bunch of FANAlysts come together, it becomes a fanal. So, and then bunch of FANAlysts in a fanal, what they do? FANAlysis. That's what happens in BPlusWithBhaskar. And then in collaboration with, very proudly to say, Dallas Cricket Club. So, Dallas Cricket Club అనడానికి అది కొన్ని ఏళ్ల క్రితం మొదలైంది. Then it's a global club really. Even like MCC has a global influence cricket laga, Melbourne Cricket Club laga. అలాంటిది DCC, Dallas Cricket Club. Almost like close to 130 members of cricket fanatics, I call them. Cricket అంటే పిచ్చి, they live cricket అన్నట్టు. అలాంటి వాళ్ళు, we have a fantastic group of people that live, breathe and discuss and war cricket. అలా అనమాట. So I want to quickly share a history of ఏంటి DCC అనేది before we jump in with our show. And let me go there. సో ఇవాళ ఏం చేయబోతున్నాం ఏంటనేది దాని గురించి మాట్లాడదాం. సో దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ DCC ఇస్ అబౌట్, డాలస్ క్రికెట్ క్లబ్. సింథసిస్ ఆఫ్ వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ డాలస్ క్రికెట్ క్లబ్లో. ఇట్స్ డిస్కషన్ ఏరియా, చాలా టాపిక్స్, చాలా డిబేట్స్ జరుగుతుంటాయి. ఇట్స్ ఎ కమ్యూనిటీ అండ్ ప్యాషన్ ఆఫ్ క్రికెట్. అఫ్ కోర్స్ ఇట్ సెంటర్స్ అరౌండ్ ఇండియన్ క్రికెట్ బికాజ్ ఆల్ దిస్ అక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరం కూడాను. అండ్ స్కోర్ బోర్డులో కనిపించేవి కాకుండా టాక్టిక్స్లు, క్యాప్టెన్సీలు, కోచింగ్లు, సెలక్షన్లు ఒకటి కాదు, అన్నీ ఉతికి పడి ఆరేస్తాం. అండ్ దెన్ వీ బ్రింగ్ ఇన్ సమ్ జియోపొలిటికల్ యాంగిల్స్ టు ఇట్ అండ్ వీ విల్ డిగ్ ఇన్ టు హిస్టారికల్ పర్స్పెక్టివ్స్ ఆఫ్ వాట్ హ్యాపెండ్ విత్ అ పర్టికులర్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ ఎ వర్డ్. ఇలాంటివన్నీ అనమాట. సో అండ్ దెన్ వీ హ్యావ్ ఫన్ యాంగిల్స్ అస్ వెల్. ఏం నడుస్తుంది ఒక క్రికెటర్ లైఫ్లో, ఏదైనా గాసిప్ నడుస్తుందా ఏమిటా, ఇలాంటివన్నీ కూడా. దెర్ ఇస్ నో what you call bar. At the same time, there's a lot of dignity around what we do, there's a lot of civility around what we do, and it's a very festive place. Manchi bonding among people, we debate, we argue with a lot of love and respect. Ultimately that's what drives it. And proud to say, coast to coast in US and across India nunchi alage Middle East నుంచి లాగా we have people from all over the world participating in this forum. I call them forum of experts. And some of them are former players. ఇంతకుముందు ఆడారు కొన్ని చోట్ల. కొంతమంది కోచెస్ ఉన్నారు. they are coaching young generation here in Dallas area and elsewhere. So ఇలాగా we have a mix of people that live and breathe cricket. And some of us do this on radio as well, and local radio stations lo we have sports columns being run and everything else. So all in all, a great community of cricket fans. And then ఇవాళ on this occasion T20 Men's World Cup పరంగా ఒక మంచి లోగో ఒకటి లాంచ్ చేస్తున్నాం డాలస్ క్రికెట్ క్లబ్కి. ఇట్ సింబలైజెస్ ద లోన్ స్టార్ స్టేట్, టెక్సస్, డాలస్ స్పిరిట్. ద టెక్సస్ బ్లూ, డాలస్ బ్లూ కూడా ఉంది వెనక. అండ్ దెన్ ఇండియన్ ట్రై కలర్స్ అండ్ of course the cricket bat, బాలు, the ferocious hitting, and then we can't ignore ball hitting the stumps as well. So it reflects both. I call it global cricket fan dugout. That's what we are. ఎందుకంటే we feel like we're in the dugout of every Indian match. As that is happening, liveలో చూస్తూ ఇలా చాట్ చేయడం అనేది, that's what DCC is. And that brings us to today's show. ఏం చేయబోతున్నాం అనేది, 2026 T20 Men's World Cup is on. And put together a panel of experts. Raghav, Raghu, Srinivas, Giri, another Raghu and myself. We were going to talk about it. I'm not sure how many of the panel experts will join today. So, but again, let's definitely open and invite the panel to the show. We have Raghav, Professor Raghav we call him. So, and Dr. Raghu. The Raghu and Raghu are here, Raghav and Raghu. Raghu, you're not completely visible. Can you turn your camera? Raghu. నువ్వు కూర్చుంటే మంచిదేమో చూసుకో. యా, సో సీ ఇఫ్ యూ కెన్ హ్యావ్ ఎ సీటింగ్ పాస్చర్ అండ్ దెన్ గెట్ గోయింగ్. రాఘవ్, వెల్కమ్ టు ది T20 మెన్స్ వరల్డ్ కప్ సిరీస్. ఇది ఫస్ట్ది. మనకు February 7th మొదలవుతుంది కదా. ఫస్ట్ మ్యాచ్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ విత్ పాకిస్తాన్ అండ్ నమీబియా, ఐ బిలీవ్. ఫస్ట్ మ్యాచ్
It's Netherlands.
Netherlands, sorry.
Yeah.
Pakistan, Netherlands is starting. And
First day, 3 matches are there. Pakistan, Netherlands, West Indies, Scotland, India, and USA.
so yeah, we'll review that schedule quickly, and then
Supposed to be West Indies, Bangladesh, and we know what happened there.
yeah, yeah. So that's definitely on. And let me quickly use our Cricinfo. In fact, let me show the visual I created that shows the journey in a way. ఒకసారి చూసేద్దాం అది గ్రూప్ స్టేజ్లో ఏమవుతుంది ఏంటనేది,
Yeah.
and then we'll take it from there. But by the way, we are live simultaneously on YouTube and Facebook as well. Facebookలో నా గోడ మీద లైవ్ నడుస్తుంది. And anybody watching, you can also comment about your whatever your feedback on what we are talking about. So here is what
We
it
will
is.
discuss
Stage
first
lo,
group
there
wise,
are
no?
20 teams.
We will discuss the group wise thing first of
Yeah,
all.
yeah, we'll do that. So there are four groups, A, B, C, D, and then from there సూపర్ 8 అనేది ఆడతారు. సో సూపర్ 8 నుంచి మనకు అది February 7th నుంచి మొదలవుతుంది. ఏమవుతుంది, 30-day జర్నీ మొదలవుతుంది. February 21st నుంచి ద సూపర్ 8 ట్రాన్సిషన్ స్టార్ట్స్. సూపర్ 8 అంటే ఇందులోంచి 8 టీమ్స్ ముందుకెళ్తాయి. అండ్ దోస్ 8 టీమ్స్ ఫైట్ ఫర్ సెమీఫైనల్ స్పాట్స్. అండ్ 8 నుంచి 4 to సెమీఫైనల్స్ అవ్వగానే ద ఫైనల్ ఆన్ ద 8th of March. సో ఒక దగ్గర 1 month of competition. In the group stages,
40 matches in the group stage.
Yeah, 40 matches. So India fixtures in the group stage, India versus USA మొదలవుతుంది ఫస్ట్ at Wankhede on 7th, and 12th na India and Namibia in Delhi, and then February 15th India Pakistan. Surya Kumar Yadav said they already booked the tickets to Colombo.
They will be there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't know the other part yet. At least we don't know yet. We'll talk
He
about
said
that.
he'll show up for the toss. So yeah.
Who, the Pakistan said?
No. Surya said I'll
said,
show up
yeah,
for the toss if the other
he'll
team
show up
doesn't
for the
win.
toss. Yeah. And yeah, Surya knows how to play this, man. Offline also, he's very aggressive, and we'll talk about all that. February 18th, we have India versus Netherlands in Ahmedabad. That's our group stage matches. And I put a question mark here. So this visual obviously prepared by the intelligence of engines. They put ultimate showdown, India versus Pakistan. So I think it feeds on the historical frenzy around India Pakistan. But I put a question mark on that logo for 2 reasons, Raghav. We'll talk about that. Is it really a showdown anymore? Versus, are they going to play at all in this tournament? So అది క్వశ్చన్, అందుకని రెండు విధాలుగా క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ అది.
I think history is what drove that
exactly.
graphic.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So yeah, that it's not a showdown anymore. Surya said it very well in the last interview. There's no more rivalry on field anymore.
No.
Yeah, just too big a gap between the talents of the two teams. So really, let's go around the panel and talk about Raghav. What is your take on the group matches? What do you see? Big takeaways?
In your graphic, you showed like Group A as the group of death. Actually, they're not much of a group of
not
death.
much of group of death. Yeah,
very straightforward group for India. Even when if they are expected to play Pakistan, it doesn't matter. Like we should win that comfortably. The one group that is group of death is Group D. So e group actually Afghanistan, New Zealand, South Africa, UAE, and Canada. So Afghanistan were the semi-finalists of the previous World Cup. New Zealand and South Africa have historically done well in T20 World Cup. South Africa were the finalists of the previous World Cup. New Zealand are always there. They are always in the reckoning. So this is going to be a tough group. I'm expecting 1 to 2 surprises, but I still feel New Zealand and South Africa should go through. Afghanistan, tough luck for them, but they are just in a bad group. If they're in a group with Sri Lanka or Pakistan or West Indies, they had a better chance. That's how they came through previously. So they had West Indies and so on. So that is no longer going to happen. So I think this is two very efficient teams. They need some mercurial teams in their group to actually like come through. So Sri Lanka, West Indies are those teams. Pakistan are those teams. Unfortunately, Bangladesh, they don't have any of those folks in their group. So Afghanistan might be they're looking at a tougher group this time. So that is if there is a question mark on who can qualify versus not, that is the one group. Other than that, the rest of groups are very straightforward. India, Pakistan should qualify. Even if Pakistan doesn't actually show up for the game, they had one like bad outing with USA last time around. I don't think they'll repeat those many mistakes. So it should be fairly plain sailing for them. I don't know, but the only Australia and Sri Lanka should go through from Group B. England and West Indies should go through. Even though West Indies are not looking great, they were beaten a couple of times by Nepal. So I still feel in the World Cup they'll have a lot of like firepower for Nepal, and the other two teams are really smart. So they should still come through. If Bangladesh were there, it would have been interesting for West Indies. Unfortunately, Bangladesh didn't make it their choice. So Group D is the only sort of group of some interest in the group stages.
Some interest, right? Because Afghanistan,
Yes.
New Zealand, South Africa are in that group. So
Yeah, about my take about this one is, yeah, Group D is the as usual death group. Always any group stage matches they keep some tough groups, some tough teams in the Group D only, because maybe to symbolically they say it as group death maybe. But Afghanistan has got little bit edge over New Zealand here because they play in Chennai, where there may be a possibility for the spinners to come. Spinners, yeah. Ahmedabad may not be. With South Africans may not be. But New Zealand, because the venue Chennai, so they may have a little bit edge. But as you said, it should be cakewalk for New Zealand and South Africa, unless Afghanistan play an extraordinary cricket in Chennai.
Afghanistan will beat one of the two teams, and I think to your point, like New Zealand is the better bet. But I think New Zealand will win, even if they come down to that, they will end up with the same sort of wins, and New Zealand can actually go through
only
on the
little edge. There is only the venue. Otherwise, it's not possible for them to beat New Zealand in any tournament.
So Afghanistan, you mean for Afghanistan?
Yes.
Yeah, Afghanistan. Their first match against New Zealand is in Chennai, actually.
Yeah, so, because it could assist some spin, right?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, their strength is spin. So I don't know. They will take this Faisal. I think Faisal
New Zealand is very efficient, though. So,
but don't underestimate New Zealand with spin, though. I mean,
just a little edge, for them to peep into that. That's it.
That is the only only venue in India where they have any chance against New Zealand. I agree on that. Yeah.
So not there is not edge over New Zealand, edge for themselves. That's all. It can't be over New Zealand. They cannot beat any pitch. Yeah.
To your point, if they played in Eden Gardens or anywhere Wankhede, true pitches, they have no chance.
If at all they feel they can beat New Zealand, this is the only venue. That is what I mean to say. And they got lucky in there, but we don't know.
So all in all, in the group,
UAE is also a team to reckon with in that group. Actually, UAE has got some good Indian talent, Pakistani talent.
Yeah, UAE is a decent team. Like
UAE is a decent team, correct? Yeah, they've been playing good cricket as well. So of all the groups, Group D seems to be the one. I mean, Canada can play some decent game as well because they have been playing.
Yeah, they've proven it. They proved it last time.
They have a lot of mix of international players. Yeah. So I don't know about USA though. They did surprise us in some of the matches they played with us in the previous World Cup. But Netherlands is the reason why they came in was because Bangladesh is not playing, right?
No, USA played New Zealand. USA played New Zealand recently in the warm-up game, and they scored 200 in response to New Zealand's like 210 or something, 208. They made it really close. So
who did that? USA?
USA, yeah.
Yeah.
So USA
gets good batters actually, very good batters, but their bowling is the issue. Yeah,
it's India X team or India M team, whatever. So
exactly, yeah. So this is a series of matches. So on 7th itself, we have 6th. We are actually starting Netherlands, Pakistan, the first match. So on that day, there is only one match going on with the beginning of the World Cup. So the entire all eyes will be on it. And 7th, we have 3 matches going on. India kicks off with United States. Scotland is playing, and then group matches. We're going to go through that.
This is actually US calendar, Bhaskar Garu. So actually, that first game is also on the 7th, technically speaking.
Correct. This is CST showing me my time. Yeah.
Each group will have each day will have 3 matches in the.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they won't be able to
stage.
finish. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. First match is officially first match is in Colombo, not in India. Opening ceremony will be in Colombo, I think. Yeah. It is West Indies versus Pakistan versus Netherlands.
Yeah. This is officially jointly hosted. This is not there is a senior partner, junior partner.
Yeah.
There are obviously more games in India, but it's actually jointly hosted. So
Yeah.
Sorry,
maybe they will conduct an official ceremony in Mumbai only, but
so England
maybe
so
one day.
on 8th.
Yeah, I think they are doing something, but it'll be in Colombo if I'm not wrong. So we'll see.
Yeah, it should be in Colombo. Ideally, it should be in Colombo because first match is there.
Yeah.
But we don't know where they are going to do it. Still not announced because of all this.
We don't
controversy.
expect any surprises in the group stages, right? No, I don't think there will be any.
We don't expect, but we have to expect because T20 matches, they can win on their own day.
Correct.
Any team can win.
Any team can
Especially
win.
USA is a dangerous guys there.
Yeah, so
they have got very good batting strength.
That 25th game there, Nepal actually recently beat West Indies a couple of times.
Interesting. Yeah. And at Wankhede, you never know. Yeah.
And Windies was beaten by Afghanistan.
Consistent.
In their warm-up also.
Oh, Windies, Afghanistan
in their warm-up also. Yeah.
Afghanistan has chances.
Yeah, but Afghanistan doesn't end up in West Indies group, so that's unfortunate for Afghanistan actually. Otherwise, they would have beaten them handily.
Yeah.
So,
but so what do you guys make of Scotland being there? They're on the heels of they came in because of Bangladesh not being there.
Actually, Scotland has fallen off the radar a lot. I don't know why, but they've fallen behind like Nepal and UAE and even Italy. So Canada, like they actually came in like 21st or 22nd. I think 21st. Basically, that's how the rankings are. So previously they were a good team. They had a good pace attack, and on friendly conditions they would have been they were doing well. But for some reason they fell off the tracks a lot. So I don't expect much to have many surprises from them.
Cool, yeah. So Australia Sri Lanka match would be interesting, right? That's being played in
Sri Lanka.
In Sri Lanka with Australia. Australia sported a very strong team, actually.
They have a very strong team, but I think they are uncertain about their batting order.
Correct. There's a confusion there, right?
So they don't know. I don't know if they want to like go with Cam Green at 3 or Josh Inglis at 3. They don't have a set number 3. They have a really good opening player.
And then Maxwell always poses a problem for them.
Maxwell is always a hit and miss. It's a problem. It's a threat for the opposition, true, but
he's a threat for Australia also.
He's a threat for us. He can implode or explode.
Yeah.
And the minnows in their team, I'm sorry to say that, but the minnows in their group are not to be taken lightly. Oman or Zimbabwe or Ireland, 3 of them are capable of beating any team on their own day, on their good day. 3 of them actually, they're good teams actually, Ireland and Oman and Zimbabwe. 3 of them.
So
Australia should
games,
watch
actually
around very carefully.
The best game that I'm looking forward to is Ireland and Zimbabwe. That will be an interesting game. So, and very close teams actually.
Is Netherlands the one that has an interesting coach? Who has Afghanistan?
Oh, that I think
Afghanistan coach is good. Yeah, but in Netherlands, I thought they had a good coach as well. So they put in their heart. I mean, what I like about Netherlands is they give their 200% on the field, and they really enjoyed the game. From what I've seen last time in the memories of seeing Netherlands play, they really, really enjoy the game. So these group matches go on till the 20th of February. And I think the most interesting, Sri Lanka, Zimbabwe, nothing will happen there. Yeah. So Vinayak also joined. So that's our group stage roundup. Vinayak, are you there? Can you turn your camera on?
Yeah, I'm on the phone and I just
Okay.
saw this.
Yeah, no
I,
worries. By
yeah.
the way, sir, you're live on our social media on
Oh, okay, okay.
B Plus with Bhaskar channel. So give me your perspective on the group matches. We all, somehow AI thought Group A is a group of death,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that's not the case. Group D is actually group of death, is what we.
And Australia has got very interesting group matches. All in Sri Lanka only. They're not traveling to India during group
See,
stage.
that is
So they have
the.
a very interesting schedule. They have all group
Yeah,
stages
I
in
just
Sri
saw
Lanka,
that. Two in
and then
Kandy, two in Colombo. It's very
all
difficult for
all
them.
Super 8s
So,
in India. So they
correct,
have
correct.
like
Yeah.
complete opposite.
Very, very interesting. So hold on to your thoughts. I want to have Vinayak chime in
No,
with
so
his.
joining for the first time, I will listen in today. But
Okay, no, you can always chime in with your thoughts
yeah,
around
yeah, sure,
what do
sure.
you think on group stage matches. And
Got it, got
so
it.
we were generally reviewing the group composition.
Yeah.
So we all felt Group D has some tough components inside. Rest of them, we know the players, and there shouldn't be any surprises there.
Yeah.
So Raghu, it will actually play in Australia's favor because
No. My point is how comfortable they are facing the spinners.
group stage doesn't matter anyway. They're not going to get eliminated from group stage. So,
I agree with that, but it's a
but
tough
when they
time
come
for
to
their
Super
batters
8s,
also to accommodate there.
yeah, but when they come to Super 8s, it's all IPL pitches. These guys, this is almost like a home ground for them. All
That
these
is why
players
I'm
played.
I'm I'm surprised that they have got all the four matches in Sri Lanka
No,
only.
that it's very cleverly organized, is what I'm saying. It's actually organized in favor of Australia. So if they were
Uh,
playing some of these matches, Super 8 matches in Sri Lanka, that would have been even
i-
bigger problem.
is it that easy for the guys new in the Australian team to accommodate for the slow pitches
But it
there?
doesn't matter. They just go through them as a motion. Raghav, what do you think?
No, it shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't
But I
matter.
agree with
Yeah,
Raghu in the
it
sense that
shouldn't be,
it
but
shouldn't.
just to make the maybe it will make group more interesting. That's
Yeah.
the only
So
thing. The
agreed.
results will not be changing anywhere
Yeah.
anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think it will matter. They have far too much quality to actually lose to any of these teams. They might have. I mean,
Lo-
playing against, for example, if they were to play.
Losing is far away. Losing is far away,
So
actually.
if
Cannot
they
be.
were to play Afghanistan, for example, in Sri Lanka, they are at big risk, right? So, but then that's not happening. So these other teams, they should be fine. And Sri Lanka by themselves are actually not good players of spin. They are actually better players of pace. So,
Sri
they're
Lanka
very
dug
true.
into the same hole like we did.
Yeah, Sri Lanka doesn't have good players of spin at all. So the
Yeah.
Kusal Mendes and their top order and everything, they are really good players of good fast bowling. So true hitters and all of that. They don't actually grind a lot. So I think they are going to struggle. So Australia has decent spinners. Zampa is really good. Cooper Conley is actually coming along pretty well. I think they will do fine. And I am actually like tipping them to win the group and win against Sri Lanka also. So even though Sri Lanka is playing at home, Australia one would be already like accustomed to Sri Lankan pitches, number one. And
Yeah.
so it should not be a surprise for them. And Sri Lanka by themselves are not good players of spin.
Yeah. So Australia, yeah, I think in a way, because they're playing all Super 8 matches in India, it'll be great for them. So
There
I
is no
think
much travel for them, so it's in their favor. Yeah.
so. Do we know if is Pakistan going to play? Do you know the official
Only
statement
one
yet?
match. They said February 15th, they are not playing. If
There
they
No,
is
no,
no
come
no.
official word
to
other than
So
this. Apparently, so far, ICC has not gotten a written notification from PCB informing that they will not show up.
correct.
So right now, it's just government put out a statement and PCB put out a statement, but there is no official letter, notification, email, nothing to ICC at this
So I
point.
saw somewhere that PCB is waiting. They're saying it's not in their hands; it's in the government hands, and
Yeah.
government hasn't made any announcement of such yet.
PCB has its own way of
Apparently,
working. They
apparently
leave
they
it
are
leave
scared
it
of
aside.
financial losses, so they
Oh
are
yeah,
not going too aggressive on this. So
Mhm.
PCB at least,
PCB.
government is whatever their tune is, they have it. They have their tune. But PCB is actually very careful. PCB is not putting out any aggressive statements or anything. They are just saying, hey, we will follow our government. That's it. But they also know that they can get blowback from ICC. Like they stand to lose like what 35 million or something.
ICC already clarified that in their statement, saying, "Bhaiya, you're going to lose a lot. You are on the other side of the fence. You cannot be playing tough."
You have to have consistency. You can't play on the same day that they gave that statement. Government gave the statement. They were playing Indian under-19 team.
No, it's all fine if they did it before the tournament schedule was announced.
Correct.
Yeah, and
the problem is after schedule, after everything, they can't do that. $350 million is the one broadcaster is suing for them.
Correct.
So one other point to add there, right? I think interesting thing is USA played well today against New Zealand, and USA playing well. I mean, if there is chance that USA defeats Pakistan, then Pakistan will actually need to reconsider their decision, because I think the reason why they are thinking of probably boycotting that game is they know that there is not much of a threat. They will move to the next round. So that actually may get really interesting if US really plays well. In terms of the decision, leaving the politics aside.
I don't think they will do it. It will be very foolish if they decide to do. I think the wisdom will prevail, is what I believe, because the Wasim Akrams of the world.
Even Netherlands can beat Pakistan and India.
Yeah, Netherlands is a good team, by the way.
This Pakistan team can
be beaten. They are the dark horse inside the league. Afghanistan, it's not a dark horse. They're a decent competitor. So, but from a dark horse point of view, I would put my hand
in about like 30 hours if that's going to happen.
Yeah, we will know exactly. So, what we'll do is I want to talk about one other topic. When it gets to group stages, there is a thing called pre-seeding, right?
Yeah. So they actually assigned seeds before going into the tournament, and the seeds were actually predetermined. So regardless of how the teams actually line up in the group stages, like 1, 2 doesn't actually matter. So if you qualify, your seed is already predetermined. So you go into a Super 8 group based on your seed assignment.
Correct. So you just have to make sure you don't get knocked out. That's all.
That's it. Yeah.
If you don't get knocked out, the ranking is already decided.
Ranking is predetermined. So the next ranked team that qualifies from that group will actually get into the Super 8s.
So they get Super 8 and they'll get, India will automatically be a number 1 in that group. Because
actually, it's not number 1 at all. India is number 1 going in, but the other numbering system actually, I think it was like 1, 3, 5, and 7, or 1, 3, 5, and 8, something like that. And that's how like Australia and South Africa ended up in the same group.
So that is so bizarre, right?
It's bizarre. Like you're actually predetermined. It doesn't matter how you perform in the tournament. Your fate is sealed beforehand. Like, India will most likely top the group, 99.9%. South Africa should top their group, and Australia will top.
With Pakistan boycotting the match, it's easy for India. Already we are starting 2-0.
I honestly don't care. India should win comfortably against Pakistan. But the second, Australia should top their group and South Africa should top their group. So technically, we have like 3 top teams in one group and 3 favorites in my mind. That is the 1, 2, 3. India, South Africa, Australia in my mind are 1, 2, 3. I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but that is 1, 2, 3 in my mind. And 1, 2, 3 are in the same group. So 1, 2, 3 actually can't end up in semifinals, unfortunately.
Correct. Because only 2 can go there. So that comes to our last topic of the day. Right now, let us pick the semifinalists. Okay. So, and then we'll watch the group series. I don't think we need to do, maybe we'll do midpoint, one FANalysis after India-Pakistan match, maybe 15th or so. We'll look ahead where we are. And then group in the Super 8s, we'll do a little more, a couple of more at that point, and then before semifinals and things like that. So let us pick 1, 2, 3, 4. There was a very good point that the top 3 teams cannot be making it to the semifinals. All 3 of them cannot make it. So let us pick the semifinalists. Raghav, you go first.
Okay. This is controversial, so start off.
That's okay.
India and South Africa from our group.
Wow, really? That is the day, man. This must be written. Okay, I'm writing it down. Raghav is not picking Australia. So this is something. Okay.
Australia. Okay. So I think South Africa is actually a better team. They had 2 injury replacements, and for better or worse, their injury replacements are actually better players.
So Klaasen is injured?
Klaasen retired, so he was not
okay.
in
Okay.
contention. So they had
I was
like
wondering
Donovan
why
Ferreira.
Klaasen is missing. I was wondering.
Yeah, he retired. So it's
He
a
retired,
surprise
okay.
move. Like multiple folks did that. So West Indies, a lot of folks did that. So
Okay.
they had two injuries. They had Tony DeZorzi and I think Donovan Ferreira in the original squad. Both of them were injured, and they replaced them with Ryan Rickleton and don't recall the other guy, but both of them are actually better replacements. In fact, Ryan Rickleton is way better than Tony DeZorzi. I'm not sure how they picked DeZorzi in their squad ahead of him. So they actually have a really good batting lineup. I think they're going to do the same thing that India did of having their batting order flip-flopped a little bit. This batting order thing is consistent with a number of teams. They don't have the batting order right, in my mind. So they should be opening with Rickleton and de Kock. They would not be. They will open with Markram and de Kock, and Rickleton will come at 3. But I think that's not a big deal. They want the left-right thing. But they have a good team. They have good fast bowlers. They have good all-rounders, and I'm picking them ahead of Australia. Australia have too many injury scares at this stage. They don't know if Nathan Ellis is playing. The Cummins pulled out at the last minute. Hazelwood's injury he's not certain. So there are a lot of question marks on their fitness. And I don't think Maxwell and Stoinis are the same players they once were. They are fading out. And the new players are, don't think Tim David will be fit enough for all games. He might become fit in the Super 8.
But there is a confusion where they're going to play Tim David.
There is confusion in Australian
batting. With this Australian lineup, there is a heavy weight on 2 players, Mitchell Marsh and Travis Head.
If someone gets the top 2, that's it. Basically,
very heavy.
Top heavy, very top heavy, top 2 heavy. Too heavy also. Yeah.
If they play Cam Green at top 3, that's pretty much 80% of their batting. So if they get through any of the top 3, then basically the rest of the folks are actually catching up, and they can never trust Maxwell. And Stoinis is not. I think Stoinis might not even play. They might play Cooper Connolly ahead of him. So point is there are some uncertainties. South Africa is a much settled lineup, and I'm picking South Africa ahead of Australia. The second group also, there is a controversy. I'm picking Pakistan and New Zealand to go through.
Pakistan, wow, okay.
Yeah. So I feel like Pakistan is by the time they get to the rest of the games, they are playing in Sri Lanka, except for one game. They play all the games in one city, so one ground. And they basically stack their 11 based on that fact. They have really good spinners. Abrar is a good spinner. Saim Ayub is coming along well.
So you feel like they're in the same boat as India was last World Cup?
Yes. Okay. Exactly. So they get familiarized. They're actually not a great team, but the schedule is so stacked in their favor, and the group is stacked in their favor. This is a weak group. So if they were playing Australia or South Africa, things would have been entirely different. So I feel like New Zealand is beatable for sure. Sri Lanka is most certainly beatable.
Yeah.
So England is actually a good team, but I feel like New Zealand might actually win the England game, and Pakistan should win over both England and New Zealand. That's my take. Okay. If England has a good tournament, a lot rides on how their spinners come up. They have one good spinner and they have a bunch of iffies in the spinning department. I don't know how Bethel is going to do. I don't know how the other spinners are going to do. So they have one good spinner and that's it. I don't know how fit Jofra. He's fit, but I don't know how effective Jofra Archer is going to be. Their bowling is a little off. They are not certain about.
He goes for runs here. He goes for runs.
He goes for a lot of runs. And in playing in the Sri Lankan games, he may actually leak the runs far too often for England's comfort. So I think it's going to be a low-scoring affair. England, Pakistan.
So their firebrand cricket may not be available.
May not work out. Exactly. Yeah. So that's my take. But if things go south, then I am expecting the backup would be England to top the group, followed by Pakistan in second, and New Zealand get kicked out. So.
Okay. So alternatives England. Okay, Raghu, your picks.
3 from Sena, South Africa, England, and New Zealand. And
so
India,
first pick from India, South Africa.
India, South Africa.
Okay.
New Zealand, England.
New Zealand, England. Okay. So I agree with the same picks. So I'm going to go India, South Africa, New Zealand, England as well. So England has a very, this will be McCullum's final call. If England going to do poor here, McCullum is going to be out as a coach. That's my game. He needs to pull socks as a coach and prove to the world that his brand of cricket still survives. So Vinayagar, what's your picks or semi-finals?
Yeah, I in general would great analysis by the way by Raghav on that group. I would also agree with him. India and South Africa for the semis. On the other side, I agree with both of you. England and New Zealand are my picks. I don't think this particular tournament I won't see as a vote on McCullum, because the McCullum debate is more so on the test. That's how I would see
Agreed.
whether his style actually fits test or not. But on T20, probably I think England can do well.
I mean, they have the most explosive opening bats.
That's correct. I think their bowling is a little bit question mark, but I still pick them over Pakistan, especially with what's going on with Pakistan. I don't know in what state of the mind they are. They can be unpredictable.
I mean, Butler and Salt right now are the best opening pair in the world.
Yeah.
And I mean, irrespective of Abhishek and Ishan Kishan, they're just coming together. The fact that Butler and Salt have been there for a long time, they hit 300 recently, man, in a 20-over match. T20, they have 300 runs scored. So I mean, they're unbelievable bad opening pair, and they have decent middle order as well. It's not that bad from even if they fail. So batting explosion will make up for the batting bowling underpinnings. That's how I see it. So one other thing, India's selection woes, all the drama they had leading into the final selection of 15. Raghav, you're happy now? Do you think we are settled on good pattern?
We ended up with a good pattern. So that's
yes, I believe so. Sorry for Sanju Samson, but he did
maybe Raghav, you're still not happy about Kuldeep actually getting hammered for a lot of exposure.
Well, I believe Varun Chakravarti basically became the...
Actually, I don't think Kuldeep will play in the starting 11.
Yeah, so that's correct. That's correct. Yeah, so, he may not play now.
Yeah, so it actually didn't matter. I mean, that's the question I had in mind. Like, are we playing him out of the tournament? But they wanted a batter at number 8. Clearly, someone who can handle the batter at number 8. So it's either Harshal, Akshar or Harshit. That's it, right? So if it's a super pace-friendly pitch, it's going to be Harshit. If it's anywhere in the middle or a spin-friendly pitch, it's going to be Akshar. So it actually didn't matter at the end. I mean, clearly, Warren is head and shoulders above as the number 1 spinner in the country. So in T20 format.
In T20 format, So Kuldeep at this point is just an injury cover for Varun or anything happens. He's just injury cover, but I believe we're set on the top 4 bowlers: Arshdeep and Bumrah, Akshay Patel, and Varun Chakravarti. They should be bowling all 4. I think between
we may see I am guessing the finalists also. We may see the same finalists in the T20 World Cup also.
Those are the 2 best teams. I should say that those are the 2 best teams.
2 best teams, So we'll pick the semi after when we get to the group stage or Super 8. We'll pick the finalists. For now, let's leave it at semi-finals. And I believe
why I brought up this one is to say all the best to under-19 guys today.
Under 19, beautiful setup. Beautiful setup. The way England
today they are playing final today.
So England 19 and then even Australian under 19 match was fantastic. It was a great match. So again, under 19, a lot of good prospects, and India, Surya Kumar
300 plus runs in semi-finals, chasing under 40 overs. It was really good.
Afghanistan pushed it. I thought this would be a walkover pretty much. But Afghanistan pushed India a lot. They batted beautifully. I'm actually surprised Bangladesh, Afghanistan having such a good bench strength in the...
That to under 19, man. That shows how much they're investing into cricket as a nation, even though they don't have much resources.
That's what I was surprised Faisal is not playing in this World Cup.
Faisal
is such a hard hitter, such a good hard hitter.
They announced the squads before the tournament, like final stages were coming.
That's where they missed the bus, I think. Maybe someone need to get injured immediately.
There's an injury, I think he will come back. He batted beautifully.
Yeah, definitely. So it's all set for Team India, looking very, very good. Good luck to Indian cricket team.
And don't neglect World Cricket, WPL, man. Let's congratulate RCB having second time.
I was going to say that we should take like 5 minutes to talk about that, and I think we should take, I don't know if you want to move away from the topic or not, but
no, that's okay. Let's do it.
So Smriti Mandhana, we should talk about her. So it's such a roller coaster year for her. Should say 6 months, right?
Yeah.
So starting, she had a phenomenal year, like head and shoulders most runs in the calendar year, I think for multiple years now. And probably the second best batter in the tournament, in the World Cup, and won the World Cup. And then had the personal crisis. There is the marriage announcement, and then the marriage annulment, and multiple ads, and all that personal turmoil. And within that, after that, she became the fastest run getter to 10,000 runs, streets ahead of Mithali Raj. Mithali Raj, when she got there, was the sort of the star achiever, but Smriti Mandhana basically outscored her by 40 games or something, compared to
I feel like she's the Virat Kohli of women cricket.
Easily. So
Easily, yeah.
So and now to top it all, scoring that 80 odd in the final, it's just such a roller coaster. I mean, nothing
80 at 200 strike rate. 200 strike rate. That's phenomenal.
But chasing 200 in a final is
personal turmoil. Nothing can compensate for that. But I think the way she came out of that, to scale this
on the cricket field,
is great story. I don't know who is taking that biopic, but there is a great biopic.
Smriti Mandhana is definitely an inspiration. I'm pretty sure all the women team, for the way they played in the World Cup, the way they carried the whole spirit. Amul Mazumdar, he probably instilled so much of confidence in all those players, and it's very, very good sign that BCCI is actually paying them
This year WPL was very high quality one. Really.
Very high quality WPL.
Played an excellent.
No, all the players are getting paid very well also, Raghu. That's another great sign.
Such a roller coaster. If the catch was not dropped in the end, I think Delhi would have won it. So.
Yeah. For Delhi, even Gujarat girls had a nice outing. I don't know, somehow MI missed it. MI was not up to the mark, but three teams, Gujarat, Delhi, and Bangalore, outplayed everyone.
So good signs, man. Women cricket is doing awesome in India as well. So that's a fantastic sign. All the players with varied backgrounds, Smriti and everyone else, even Jemima Rodriguez has a good innings today as well in DC. Right, she played well at the end. I believe she had a 200 strike rate, 40 runs or something like that.
180 or something.
Yeah, 180 odd. Yeah. So awesome signs. But yes, kudos to women's WPL successful season, amazingly. And then now we're on to World Cup. Very busy time for cricket from here on. So I think the DCC will be buzzing with all the discussions and everything. Let's keep the spirit going. And then, for India, to me, another comment I wanted to make was Surya Kumar Yadav is coming back to form, finding of Ishan Kishan at the right time at the domestic cricket. I think we need to hand it to the selectors for calling the right.
For me, this short guy going to blast in World Cup, I think. Ishan Kishan.
Yeah,
he's hitting phenomenally well. Abhishek, they talk about Surya, they don't talk about Ishan.
No, they do talk about
hitting the
him.
ball like anything.
Everybody's talking about Ishan. So here is the thing, right?
Usually he will go under the carpet. Usually, but with his kind of
not since he
now,
came back though. Since he came back, everybody's talking about Ishan. So here is what I noticed, Raghav. You tell me if I am wrong. The Ishan Kishan before, the Ishan Kishan now, he seems to be a lot more composed at the crease. He was like a tin on the cat on the tin roof or whatever earlier.
No, he put a tag on his wicket now. On his wicket. Before there was no tag.
Calm. He seems very calm and composed, and he is on a mission. So
yeah. I think yes, for sure. He does stay. At least. Especially for spinners and so on, he's staying still at the crease a lot longer for that extra second. And when noticing that, even commentators on air said that, Simon Dole mentioned that a couple of times. Yeah. So he's staying calmer at the crease, which is helping him. Previously, he was always pretty good against pace. I think his weakness was spin. He was way too aggressive, way too quickly against spin previously. And now he's staying in the crease longer, in his position a little longer, and he's giving himself a better chance.
I think that's a huge correction he made, which is a phenomenal thing to do. Yeah. It's not easy. It's not easy for us.
Is it correct observation? We are the team with maximum number of left-hand batters.
Oh, I think we have 7. I think
7 left-hand.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. Nobody complains when everybody is a right-hander. So why complain when everybody is a left-hander?
No complaint. complaint. No
No
complaint
complaints.
there. Why complaint?
Quality is
If they are
quality, no
blasting,
Quality is quality,
if they
exactly.
are blasting, no complaint.
Yeah, again, to your
all,
point,
all
Bhaskar
11,
garu,
all 11.
on the selectors, I mean, hands, I mean, put your hands up when they are correct. So,
Yeah.
one, like, I was like,
Very critical of them.
like after like Surya to getting dropped, the good that they stuck with him. I mean, that decision was pre-made, so it's sort of
Yeah,
like
Surya was going to stay. I know
was
we
going to stay,
wanted
so
for him to go play domestic
yeah,
cricket.
he had a horrible year, probably 18 months, and then like they stuck with him. He's coming along pretty well. So that's good news for the team. Ishan was a surprise to me. I thought they were going to go with Jaiswal for the
Correct.
backup opener slot.
Jaiswal or Ruturaj or someone I was keeping in mind.
Yeah,
Ruturaj or
Ishan
someone.
Kishan.
One more guy. Who was that? Who was that? I saw. One more guy in the
So I was mostly
line
thinking
with.
it would be
Mostly
because of
it should be Yashasvi Jaiswal only. That's the only player.
international credentials and all of that. I thought it was going to be Jaiswal as the backup.
Jaiswal, yeah.
Again, if they didn't stuck around with Gill, so if Gill
Sanju
was not
Samson.
there, then backup would have been Jaiswal, I thought. But
Yeah.
they went with Kishan. Clearly, the final Jharkhand and final in the SMA
Domestic.
trophy actually like changed it for him.
So Ishan Kishan bulldozed his way in a way. I mean, he said,
did.
"You cannot ignore me," right?
He did.
So,
I mean, and especially the final few games. I mean, timing matters in situations like this.
Yeah.
Jaiswal actually scored 100 as well in like 40 odd balls or something. Right?
Mhm.
It did not for some. I mean, the timing was not appropriate. It was few days before for Mumbai versus like
No,
one
maybe
week.
Sanju also helped us. Sanju also helped them.
Sanju
Because
helped.
Sanju is not
It's all because of
not
Sanju only,
showing any
right? If Sanju was
consistency.
playing well,
So they
there's no
wanted a
That's
wicketkeeper
clearly the
batsman
case.
who can
Sanju
bat
helped
well.
everyone,
Yeah.
but himself. He actually deprived himself of
No,
that.
no. He helped actually the selectors in selecting Ishan Kishan because they wanted a good wicketkeeper batsman.
Correct.
Reliable
I think
wicketkeeper
that's what
batsman. Yeah.
ultimately tipped in his favor because of the composition
Yeah.
of the team. They had to like take out Jitesh. He actually did nothing wrong. Jitesh did everything that was asked of him. Unfortunate for him, but the combination is such that if you have to have a replacement for Sanju, it had to be a wicketkeeper opening batsman.
Opening batter. Yeah, it's
And
a like to
so,
like
like,
replacement. Yeah, it worked very well for Ishan. Yeah.
so the strategic move was that. So and it's a good call. Like it's a wicketkeeper like for like replacement. I felt it would have been Jaiswal, but then we had just one wicketkeeper then. So
that's a problem.
and they were forced to pick Sanju in that case. So
Correct.
good call. Again, kudos to them when they are right.
And only one weakness I see in our team is the complacency. They should not show that.
I don't think that Gambhir.
They should not show that.
Wait. That is where you should hand it to
Don't take
Gambhir.
it for granted.
Raghu, that is where you should hand it to Gautam Gambhir. He is one player. He's one kind of a coach where complacency won't come in. So I do believe Gambhir. Sir, Vinayak garu cheppandi. You going to say something?
No. I think great analysis. It's really actually good to hear all you guys as well as see all you guys, right?
Yeah.
I know
we always chat. Yeah.
I know there are a lot of people seeing this, but we talk a lot on WhatsApp. That's different than actually when you're talking kind of face to face. It gives a different perspective of a person talking as well, right?
Yeah, totally. So thank you so much, guys, for joining. And obviously, we will continue the FANalysis as we go along the series, and we'll decide on few occasions. Right, I think middle way through this group stage, and then before Super 8s and semifinals like that. So, but let's keep the spirit going. Go India. So check there and let the sport be the winner. That's the ultimate.
Bleed blue everywhere.
Bleed
Under
blue
19
everywhere,
and under 25.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.